Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to do winged liner. I had done a video on how to do winged liner on my personal YouTube channel. I wanted to update it. Nothing really has changed about the way that I do winged liner. But I do have a lot of people asking me on how I get my liner so clean and sharp, I guess is the best adjective to describe it. So it's really simple, but it just takes a little bit of practice, and with time it will get easier. I know a lot of people that I know try to use liquid liner, which you can do. That's definitely a way of doing winged liner. I think it's a little bit hard when you're first learning how to do it. To get the precision pretty accurate, but in this tutorial, all you're gonna need is a angled eyeliner brush like this. See if you can, does that focus? Yeah. So an angled eyeliner brush like this, and also just another angled liner, but you don't need like that little point. This is just like kind of slanted. I like to use these two because I like to map out my wing with this. That's how I get my wing to be so sharp, and then I just fill it in with this, and we'll be using gel liner. I'm using the e.l.f. cream eyeliner. This one's a little bit dry, but super cheap. It works pretty well. I think it was like $3 at like CVS or something like that. So, but any gel liner or any cream liner will do. I prefer to do gel liner personally, and then I just go over it with liquid liner. That's kind of like my routine on how I do my eyeliner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this tutorial. Alright guys, so I just put the camera a little bit closer to me so that you could see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go in with my angled eyeliner brush, the one that looks like this. It's pointy, and I'm going to dip some of the product. I'm going to dip it into some of this product. Don't get a whole lot. You don't need a whole bunch. This one's a little bit dry, so I'm going to get a little bit more than I usually would. If you get too much, it makes the wing really thick, and it turns out to be like this giant, giant line across your eye, and that's not what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So basically, when you're doing winged liner, you can kind of use your brush for precision. So you kind of want the wing to match, or you want to draw the wing to the tail of your eyebrow. You don't have to do it all the way if you don't want it that dramatic, but you just kind of map out. So I'm gonna do this. You just kind of map out. So you see how I did that? Just drew a line very lightly. You don't need to use a lot of product, just to like draw the line. Alrighty. And then I put a little bit more product on my brush. And then you're going to start, not from the very end of the tail, maybe just like 3/4 of the way there. And you're going to draw a line back to the lid, and you want to kind of end it right in the middle. So you kind of give it that angled wing effect, and you'll see what I'm saying. So take it about like right here, and draw it back like that. You see how I left some of the wing open? It's because if you would have started from the very tail end of the wing, it would just give you that really like thick line, which, you know, some people can do that, people are happy with that, but I really just want this wing to be very crisp. And then you just kind of do the rest how you normally would. Okay, so you see we already have this wing mapped out already. See how how I basically just draw the lines and I just leave an empty space. So we're going to fill in that empty space with this angled brush that looks like this, if it focuses. There we go. So I'm going to dip this into some of the product, and then I'm just going to simply fill in what is left over. And seriously, that is the whole tutorial. Like, that's it pretty much. And I'm just simply going to pack on some of the product where my eyelash line is, because with that pointy one, it kind of pokes me in the eye sometimes when I'm putting on liner. So I'm just kind of dabbing the gel liner into my eyelashes a little bit. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off screen, and then when I come back, I'm just going to apply some falsies, and then pretty much the look will be done. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just applied my falsies. I like to go over my gel liner with liquid just because it kind of sets the gel liner and makes it stay on a little bit longer. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner. It looks like this. Any liquid liner is fine. This one is just really well loved, and I need to get another one because it's just running out. You guys, I really prefer NYC liquid liner, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it just stays on so much better. Plus this liquid liner by e.l.f., like, I love e.l.f., but it tends to get crunchy. Like, I don't know if you guys have, like, had liquid liner on for too long, but it kind of gets, like, crunchy and then, like, chips off. This one I've noticed does, especially when it gets old. So, I mean, it's natural. Like, if the liner gets old, it's gonna like start being flaky and stuff. But yeah, you guys, that's the whole tutorial. It's easy. I hope it was easy for you guys to understand. I know that I say it's easy now because it's easy for me, but I know for some people it's not. Just it takes a lot of time, or not a lot, but just it takes a little bit of time every day. Just kind of like like in your spare time, like just be like, okay, like let me like map this out, and then it honestly, like, you'll get it within the first like 2 or 3 times. Like, it's seriously so simple. If you have the right tools, it will help you a lot. Like, it just depends on what you guys are using. There's many ways on doing wing liner. This is just my routine. This is the way I learned how to do it, and I think that it works for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And anything that you guys want me to post or like do a tutorial on, just let me know. I always love hearing your guys' comments. Yeah, so you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next video. Bye!